Hello guys, my name is Sharmin and today in this video we will be looking at how we can use VS Code. We won't be seeing how to download and install VS Code on your system, but yes, we will go through how we can use it, how we can open files, folders, and what are the other few options that we have in VS Code. So yeah, this is our VS Code screen, right? I don't have any folder or file open right now. So when you open VS Code, this is the screen that you usually see, right? This is the home screen of VS Code. So I mean the welcome page of VS Code. Now, when you open it, you have the Explorer option over here. Okay, so in this option, if we have any file or folder open, it will show over here. So now to open a file or folder, you click on the file option and you say open file or open folder. Okay, we usually open folders because we have 2-3 files that we work on, right? HTML file, we have one file which is our HTML file, we have another file which is a CSS file, and sometimes we also have a JavaScript file. So yeah, we click on open folder, and then for example wherever you have your folder, here I have a test folder created, so I select that folder. So when you click on test, you have that folder being opened over here. You see the name over here, right here. Okay, so this is your folder being opened. This is still your home screen. Okay, these are the tabs that will be showing. So you can just close this if you want. Now here, after opening the folder, you have different options over here. You have option of new file, new folder, or this is the refresh option. And this one is collapse the folder for now. Okay, so what we can do is we can either, for example, go to the folder itself over here, okay, and create a new file over here. Okay, this would be a task, right, that you come over here and then open and then create a file. So rather than doing that in VS Code itself, you can just click on this new file option and say index.html, for example, and you click enter. Okay, you get this file being created over here, and you see we got our file created over here as well in the folder, right? So this is how you open folders and create new files and work with those files over here. Now for example, if here you make a new test document, for example, and you come over here, can you see you have the same text document being created over here, right, that we just made over here. Okay, so this is how your folders work in VS Code. Okay, so this is the folder that we have which is opened over here. So can you see, you can open and close the folder over here. You can create another folder as well using this. So you can say new, for example, and when you come here you have a folder being created, right, called as new. So this is how you can create files and folders via your VS Code, and you open folders and work with folders this way. Right now, usually when we have a project, we have an index file. We have, for example, let's just delete these test files. You can just press Control on your select the file to select files which you want to delete or folders, and you can just click on the first one, press Control, and click on the second one, press the delete key, and you can move to recycle them. Okay, so when we usually create a project, what we do is we have two files, right? We usually, to start a project, we have two main files, that is index.html and we have style.css, right? So what we can do is we can open two files and work with those files simultaneously, okay, like this. Or also you can have two partitions, for example, like this, or maybe like this, whatever you are comfortable with, right? Or else you can just keep them side by side and work. Okay, so this is what your Explorer does. This is the most basic thing that you need to understand while using VS Code, because I know in the start it really is a problem when you don't know how to use VS Code and you really don't know how it works, and it's a lot of confusion. So yeah, make sure you understand this thing clearly, how the Explorer works, how you open files and how you open folders. Alright, so these are a few other options over here. So you can save via this, but yeah, we won't again and again go to file and save, right? We just press Ctrl S on our keyboard. Okay, so the second one over here is a search option. For example, here you have some HTML, for example, boilerplate. Okay, and here you can search in your document. Okay, you see, you find when you type document in your search, you get it highlighted over here. So this is what your search is used for over here. Or also what you can do is, if when you press on Explorer 2 times, the tab on the side that was open, like the panel, that closes. Okay, you can also do Control F. Okay, it does the same work as this search over here. Okay, so you can search your elements, or you can replace them with anything else if you want. Okay, so that is what your search does over here. And then we have the source control option over here. This is used for our Git. Okay, so if you guys are not familiar with what Git is and how to add your projects to a remote Git repository, then I have a video on that. I will post the link in the description box below. You can go and watch that. So yeah, let's not explain what Git is in this video, because that will become a little bit of off topic, right? So I will make a separate video on what Git is and why we use Git. Okay, so you can see what's written over here is the folder currently open doesn't have a Git repository. Okay, this doesn't have a Git repository. So let's see if it had a Git repository, what would have been over there. So we say Git init. Okay, so when I said Git init, can you see you have these things? The thing that was showing just disappeared, and we have these options over here, right? Index.html and styles.css. These are the changes. So yeah, this is used to control Git, and it shows everything that is related to Git over here in this option. Okay, two pending changes to commit. That's the reason it is showing two pending changes. Okay, just now we changed the documents, right? Like we added a few things in our HTML, so it says that those are changes are pending to be added to your Git. Okay, so let's close this terminal. Alright, so now this is run and debug. Now this we use with different files when you want to debug, or when you want to see errors and stuff. We use this option. And the last one over here is your extensions option. Here we can search for any extension that we want to use. Now what extensions are? Extensions are, for example, if you want your document to be formatted, then you have an extension called Prettier. Okay, this one over here. Okay, code formatter. So what this will do is you can read over here. It enforces a consistent style by parsing your code and reprinting it with its own rules. So basically what plugin does is it enhances the features of VS Code. Like, not all plugins are pre-installed. Okay, your VS Code might become more heavy if it was pre-installed. So we install plugins according to our convenience and our use. So for example, if you have a JavaScript, or for example if you have a React project that you are working on, then you can have this extension being installed. Okay, this really helps you to create components and stuff very easily. So you don't have to write the entire component, you just write the name, press enter, and have your component, functional component ready. Okay, so this is how your extensions work. Here, for example, you can search for any extension that you want. We, for example, want Prettier. So we have this over here, and we don't see any install option, which means that this is already installed over here. Okay, and here you have the install option. You can just click on the install option and your plugin will get installed. So yeah, this is how you use VS Code. You have the Explorer, you have the search, you have the Git options over here, you have the run and debug option, then you have the extensions option over here, and then you have your accounts option, and you have some few settings over here. Okay, this option over here is also one of the most useful options, that is user snippets. We can make our own snippets. Okay, and this is a color theme. Whatever you are comfortable with, you can change your theme to that. Okay, so yeah, that's it for today. Hope you guys understood, and hope you guys got something out of this video. If you did, then do not forget to press that like button, and also subscribe to my channel. I'll be coming up with more videos related to web development. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and let's meet in the next video. Bye guys.